get T in here. I think T said he had a super hot take.
Yo,
Was good. Was good. How we doing?
doing good. All right, attach. I got the wildest take. I've already given Ben J
The
a little
wild-
bit, a taste of it already too.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm ready.
All
Let's hear
right.
it.
So, in my opinion, and from what I've been hearing kind of everywhere, why should Hydra and Scrap remain a duo?
The biggest reason I would say, if Scrap was able to get onto phase, I don't necessarily think they have to. If they're not able to get onto phase, then yes, they definitely need a team because there's no other like top sub and top AR available without them two in the mix because they're all stuck on phase and optic.
Understand. The reason, I'm just gonna kind of throw this out here.
Okay.
Since they've been duo, it hasn't, in my opinion, again, I'm a Thieves fan too. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, winning majors, cool, great.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, it's like kind of like almost like going in, from the playoffs to the Super Bowl. It's like, yeah, you're going to the, got the playoffs, you're winning, but
Yeah, they're winning the normal season, you know?
yeah, exactly. But you're not winning where it matters. You're kind of getting the lowest placings that I would ever expect in COD, as
Yeah.
well as looking at Scraps, record. MW2 gets annihilated by NYCell. The following year, MW3, a little bit better placing, but still falling short. And then same thing with these, just falling short. As well as this year, kind of seeing how bad he was at champs. In my opinion, I'm sitting there, I'll be honest, I'm kind of a Jamie Insight hater. I'm like, this dude just, did way worse compared to Jamie Insight. This dude's like throwing out 0.6, 0.7 at champs. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I mean, to
So
be
it's like,
fair,
if I'm,
they haven't won a series at
Yeah,
champs
go.
together. I was just saying in Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7. So, I mean, that's the whole talking point of their team right now is like these last 2 years were supposed to be their years to like get some rings, get some wins, but it was Optic and FaZe that were doing it. So that's why they probably want to go to the Optics or potentially go team with FaZe to like, because these past few years, they haven't had success in the biggest moments.
agree. I mean, and that's kind of where, at the end of the day, if I'm sitting there putting myself like in Hydra shoes, I'm kind of sitting there saying, listen, I've already won one. Hydra's still not there, or Scrap's still not there yet. In my opinion, it's like, if I'm other teams, I'm kind of looking at Scrap and I'm sitting there putting it in the back of my head, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, he has potential, but at times it's just when he gets to that final, again, that last matter of the year is where the pieces start to fall apart. And it's like, in my opinion, and what I tell some people, I'm like, I think his stock should be a lot less, especially after this year. If I was against these paid him for, oh yeah, 100%.
I mean,
Yeah,
people still look at him as still a top one of the best ARs in the game, though, and he has been every single season. It's just in the big moments at champs, that's when he's trolled. But the players play against Scrap all year. Like, they know how good he is.
I can agree, but again, I still think it comes down to is if you're a team like Optic or FaZe or again a lot of these big big teams, it's like at the end of the day, it's like champs is going to be your number one important thing to win. And it's like if Scrap, especially with Hydra, they're not getting it done. It's like, I think if you are like, say, the Gentlemates and stuff like that, I think you're like, hey, you know what? Let's just maybe go for Hydra, leave maybe Scrap out of the deal, unless he's willing to come in for maybe like 350. Then maybe you can grab him. But I don't think he's worth that stock, in my opinion, that he used to be. Like, I think it's just starting to get down to the point, because this is like what Ben J was trying to make the point on. Oh, well, what about Dashy? Well, the thing is with Dashy, and this is where I kind of look at, if I'm not trying to be mean, I like Scump and all, but I feel like Scump was kind of holding that team back from progressing. He was kind of at the end of his career to where it's like you should have went out a little while ago. Like, you should have just kind of hung it up, say, called it a day, and let, Shotzi, Dashy, whoever else bring that Optic team up to actually win. Because let's look at the facts. I mean, once Scump is gone, the team, look, they're winning, back-to-back COD champs, EWC. They're getting top 2 placings consistently. They're like one of the best teams. So it's like, you have to really sit there and start kind of thinking of the pieces versus like with Scrap. In my opinion, you are playing with one of the best. You are playing with Hydra. Hydra is, again, he should be making it to where your job should be a little bit easier, but unfortunately, it seems like your job isn't easier.
Well, I think the biggest issue with, let's say, Gentlemates doesn't want Scrap, so Scrap just stays on Thieves. Who's Gentlemates ARs then? If it's Hydra, Joe, who do the Gentlemates get? Like, you have to get 2 ARs, and like those 2 ARs you're gonna get are still gonna be good, but they're not gonna be ARs that can consistently compete with the phase and the optics. Because yeah, Scrap had a bad couple of champs, but they still won Major 3. They still got top 2 at Major 4. So it's like they were still competing and able to beat them. I don't know if Gentlemates, if it's just Hydra Joe and 2 other ARs that's not Scrap, who are they going to get that can compete versus the other 2 top teams? Because I don't think they'll be able to.
Yeah, I think number one, the biggest one this year that we've seen, probably in my opinion, that has to be the star, is probably a Luca. I think a Luca right now, I mean, the way he's playing, he's throwing up big numbers. He's actually staying alive. He has good comps.
No, he's definitely
he's starting
good.
to get there. Yeah, like he's becoming a really great, rookie. Or again, he was a great rookie this year. So it's like I think you kind of look there, as well as maybe, yeah, that's kind of tough to say. Like where else you would find that second AR?
You just can't build a duo unless Scrap goes to phase and you get like a Booza, who's obviously insane. But if Scrap stays on Thieves, Hydra goes to Gentlemates, Optic phase stay the same. There's no 2 ARs that you can get that can consistently match the phase or Optic ARs.
100%. Yeah, I mean that's where you got to think of, because that's like another point I was gonna make too. I mean, a Booza,
I was thinking with 100
at
bits.
the time, I even have like some of my friends chirping me. They're like, "Oh yeah, Booza's not that good. This and that." And even I agreed a little bit. But after now, it's like, okay, he got his ring. He actually performed, in my opinion, very well. I will sit there and say, in my opinion, he got robbed, the MVP. But the dude, yeah, he performed great at champs, and that's, in my opinion, that's where it matters. It's like, you know what? In my opinion, you could throw up the horse. But once you get to champs and you actually throw everything on the line, you play the greatest, you bring home the trophy, that's kind of where it matters to me. Because it's like, okay, now you got the big one. Now, hey, you're a world champion. Now you're crowned. Now nobody can sit there and say, oh, well, I think you're still a average player. Like, again, it's just, those are things I'm looking at. Now, I would also say, too, hypothetically, I think Hydra could even go to, like, maybe Falcons. And it's like, yeah, Falcon, you have Hydra, Celium, bring a Luke, keep a Luca going, and then figure out what other SMG, maybe Simp. Hey, Simp. There you go.
I don't know if their phase is giving up Simp without getting someone very similar skill set in return.
I mean, maybe, but it's like, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, the Saudi money is kind of a lot thicker than I think a lot of people realize. So it's like,
is. For sure.
So it's like, come on, that's something that I think would be cool to see. And I think that team would actually be on paper to be one of the best probably teams. And you'd actually see them like now putting up a fight against Optic actually having to be on the back foot for once. And they're figuring out like, okay, what do we have to do to actually, beat this team? Because clearly we're being outpaced now. So yeah, I mean, it's just some things to think about. I mean, some things, again, that I sit there and try to put together is, again, at the end of the day, I just think against Scrap, he's again just underperforming, not doing as good.
Yeah, champs for sure, definitely in the big moments. I mean, BO6 champs, I don't think he played bad. I forgot if it was him or Hydra that played good, but I know a few of the players played bad on that team. I just can't remember at the time. It was a couple years ago. But yeah, definitely he had a shit champs this year. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. See what gets cooked up. But appreciate you, T.
Hey, thank you, my man.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
Hey, later.
All right, guys.